I'm Russ Murray, Director of IT Strategic Initiatives for the Massachusetts Executive Office of Health and Human Services, or as we often call it, HHS. HHS is the largest secretariat in the Commonwealth, with over 22,000 employees at 16 agencies. The work our agencies do, from ensuring safe drinking water to providing programs for children and services for elderly, touches everyone in Massachusetts in some way. Underpinning virtually all the work is the technology that has become integral to living and doing business in today's world. Today I'll be telling you about an important project we recently undertook to consolidate our hardware maintenance contracts. Now that may not sound very exciting, but it saved us close to $250,000 while helping us deliver services to taxpayers, so we think that this is truly great news. Like most large organizations, HHS has a lot of hardware, desktop, laptop computers, servers, printers, telephone handsets, and network equipment. In our case, we have over 34,000 pieces of hardware. Before this project, each of HHS agencies were negotiating separate maintenance contracts for their own hardware. As you can imagine, this process meant that the level of service from agency to agency could vary widely, and there was no clear understanding of exactly how much hardware the entire Secretariat had or how it was being managed or maintained. The key goals of our project were to find cost savings, improve customer service, and make HHS as efficient as possible. Here's what we did. First, we assembled a team of technologists and procurement specialists from across our agencies. That team took a detailed inventory of all the hardware at each office, noting where each piece of equipment was located. That's no small task with 34,000 pieces of hardware. The winning vendor also had to agree to a one-year contract term so that we could change vendors if the services didn't meet our needs. The results of the project were beyond even what we had hoped for. We cut our costs by 35%, saving almost $250,000 over the course of 1 year. We streamlined the day-to-day work for our technology teams by going from 5 different vendors to just 1. And we're doing business more efficiently and securely than ever before. We've also learned some important lessons along the way that may be helpful to other government entities considering a similar undertaking. First, build a data gathering phase into your project timeline so you have time to collect the information about your equipment you'll need. Use a short contract length, like 1 year, to drive competitive pricing and high levels of service from competing vendors. Expect that transitioning to a new single contract could create some bumps in the road, so think about how to minimize outages and interruptions before you proceed. And finally, once you've gotten your single contract, review all the hardware under contract each year to make sure there's a business need for maintaining them. Moving forward, we will be using similar processes to achieve savings in HHS areas, such as software maintenance, wireless device service contracts, and equipment leasing. So thanks to the HHS team that worked hard to make these savings a reality, and thank you for watching.